Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 FK style. How is everybody doing this evening? We're doing a first look today on a much beloved map, I think, in FS19. That is Addingham Park. How is everybody doing tonight? Mike, Patton, FCG, Brano, Anthony, James, Zy, 5th Gen Farms, Rabid Rob, Nitro Dad is in the house. Missy B modding. Diane. We gotta figure out what the stuff we're working with here. Let's see here. Where is it? Showlines. All right, what's this coming up? Remember it all now. I remember it all so well. 9.14 meters. You know, I tried this new Jan sprayer. 26 meters. 26. There we go. This map is based in the UK. This is Addingham Park, a real-to-life area in the UK. This map is intended for all systems. It is not out yet. As the description says, there are fields from under 1 hectare to over 19. We're going to show off the PDA once the intro's over, so in about 6 minutes 55 seconds. Sidewinder, what is up? There are animal areas, yes. We'll go into all the details soon enough. Oh, the joy of the REA mod. I haven't had a chance to mess with this in so long. Barnacles, I'm doing great. The Jan sprayer works whenever. Just came out over the weekend. A little bit of a surprise mod drop, I think. Was it not? I think there was 5 other mods came with it. New brand. Barnacles, this is the new Jan sprayer. It was released yesterday. I'll show it off in a little bit more detail once the Once the intro is over. How's everybody's weekend been? Oh, now we got nice visibility in here. Oh, I like how the mini-map, when you're on a fertilizing contract, just changes to state. Waylon, what's up? Oh, we ran out. Alright, we'll fix that problem. I am curious if anyone's used it. I've run into an interesting issue where it doesn't like to shift out of first. Sometimes I have to kind of kick it in gear. Once it gets up into second, it's good. Waylon, how are you doing, sir? Ah, Stone Valley, huh? We know when that one's... I guess it's going to the mod up soon. Dwayne and Darren, what's up? Yes, yeah, sometimes it shifts on its own and other times it doesn't. Like there it shifted. It shifted just fine, but sometimes it doesn't want to shift out of first. Ah, that's weak. I tell you, it's getting quite busy with respect to maps. I counted 21 maps in testing early last week, and we didn't see nearly 21 come out. So that means that there are likely a fair bit of maps still in Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. We are here on Addingham Park, a soon-to-be released map over at Giants Mod Hub for hopefully all platforms. Now this was a map that came out in FS17, and it is going to be once again back in FS19 very, very soon. For those of you that may not know the map, let me go ahead and show it to you. So here we have the map. You can see the field sizes are quite varied in size. From smaller fields, we're currently on field 33, 22.83 acres in size. But we have smaller fields like field 31, 4.4 acres, 4.93 acres. Then we have big boys like the 72.74 acres in size. GB Modding is in the house. There is your map author right there, everybody. So if you've got any specific questions, go ahead and hit him up. Now this map includes several custom production items. Maybe not several, but there are custom production items. There is some custom production at the dairy, and the fact that the dairy does not do chocolate. There is custom production at the bakery, and that the bakery also does cereal. And there is production for oh, the tailor. There isn't a tailor, but instead the spinnery also does clothing. Let's catch this little script that I missed. FARMER-KLEIN, what is up? You all did an excellent job. Out-strategized us. I didn't get an opportunity to do a summary video, but that is in the plans for, gosh, maybe Tuesday at this point. I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to do much of it tomorrow. But yes, we're going to do a summary. I want to do a summary video where we go over, or where I go over the introduction of how we started. Both started early April, same map, same conditions, and then basically jump to the end and see how mangled each map looks like after 30 days of just brutal competition and gameplay on it. Addingham is indeed back, GoldenEye. Let me get this contract done, and then I'll show you some more fabulous stuff related to this map. What happened? That's what I thought. There it shows up. This is the UK map, yes. Oh, Bergdus. Sorry to hear about the kidney stone. I had one several years back. I had to get blasted because it got stuck. Didn't want to come out. Alrighty, let's collect our money and let's talk more about this map. So, the default gameplay when you start this map on Farm Manager, or sorry, when you start up this map on New Farmer Mode, you own the biogas plant in Field 35. It is intended for you to have to work This is a working man's map, if there ever was one, because you start out as a journeyman at the biogas plant, and all you have is some small equipment in order to mow this grass field and try to earn enough money for you to then work your way up. There are 3 farms that you can buy on the map. There's one right here for $456,000. There's another one down here for $459,000. And then there's one right there for $213,000. There we go. Now, what do we have up here? This is a horse and pig farm. Then we have, we have a sheep pen that is kind of down here, kind of all by itself. Over here we have a sheep and cow farm. And then we have a cow and chicken farm. There is also a greenhouse that is associated with that farm. I believe there is a buyable greenhouse somewhere else on this map. Several production areas, as I mentioned. Contract vehicles. Oh, I was going to say something. In a previous iteration of this live stream save, I was going to do a mowing contract. And I initially freaked out because only a portion of the equipment spawned in, and then I realized that there was some that spawned in around back. Oh my gosh. Hold on, when I reset my key bindings, I've got a giant dead zone in my wheel. Let's go harvest something. Go harvest something fun. Really, why does it always want to be in a flippin' John Deere? Alright, I need to get rid of this dead zone. Hold on. Reset all my key bindings because the few custom buttons that I did have set on the side panel weren't working anymore. Oops. And I didn't realize that I had a giant dead zone now. Contract with that is a mod. So this is the supply and transport mod. This is a mod for PC. Oh, let's see here. Spray weeds on field 16. Oh boy, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. Let's see, it doesn't want to shift out of first gear. There we go. That's a big boy field there. Well, genetic, it could have happened. I've heard people talk about it since the 1.4 update. It could have happened for me with the 1.4 update. I just never knew. Because of the fact that I just never knew, because the only thing I have custom key bindings on are mods that we didn't have the option of using. There's a land bridge over here somewhere. Just ignore me as I drive through the fields. I'm trying to find a land bridge. There's one over here somewhere. It is a big field, but this is modeled after a... Here, this might work. We're gonna run along the river. See if we can find it. This is based on a real-life area. Pretty sure I remember a land bridge right here somewhere. Field 13. Oh, we gotta. Hold on, people. We gotta turn around. Golden Eye, I haven't had a chance to check what can be sold, what can't be sold. Ravenhawk, what is up? We have. Oops, watch out. Oh, we'll just go through the biogas plant already. So, as I said, the plan is when you start this map on New Farmer, you are a worker down here at the biogas plant. And that is your job, is to... Turn that on. That is your job, to basically work the biogas plant. You start out with some modest machinery here. And... this field right here, and hopefully eventually you can scrape enough money together after working this field through the biogas plant to venture out and buy your own fields, possibly buy one of the 3 farms on the map, and expand from there. But they were asking earlier, what is this sprayer? This is the Power Jet sprayer from Jan. It is a mod that just got released yesterday. There were several Jan mods released yesterday as part of a new brand release for Farming Simulator 22. Jan is a South American brand, Brazilian, I believe. So we got a sprayer, there was an auger wagon, a fertilizer, possibly line spreader, a corn header, also. If you remember nothing from this map in FS19, you may remember that this map had animated cows at the animal dealership. We're going to be driving by that here in a moment. It was one of the few, if only, map to have animated cows at the animal dealership that was for all platforms. Well, we have, I believe, GB Modding plans on updating or sending the map to Giants this week. And according to their testing thread, I think it's about 2 weeks out. But Giants has also said, at least at one point in time, they were prioritizing maps. So it's quite possible that it could be out sooner than later. So we have animated cows down here at the, are you kidding me? There we go. Christmas. So we have animated cows down here at the dealership. Eating a bagel, you say? Watch out for that classic UK traffic. So we have 3 farms. We're going to do a little bit of an aerial farm tour here in a bit. GB Modding reminded me that the land bridge is over here by Field 13. So if there was a map route, I think we're going to be in a map what's the reverse of not having enough? General Smith, indeed we are. This map will be hopefully soon released for all platforms. I'm just trying to get over here to field 16. There we go. Plethora. We could have a plethora, that's for sure. So this is one of the animal areas. Just kind of over here all by itself. And when you need to, just make your own road, right? There, we made our own road. Cornucopia on abundance. I don't know about that. Once we get this guy started out on some hired help. I want to do a map tour. An aerial map tour. Oh, we do have custom license plate. Thought I added plates to this thing, but I don't see them. This guy definitely has issues with shifting. I'll just get out of the way. Okay. So here we have the giant field. Let's go take a look at this map. So if you remember in FS19, when you load in here, you load in over here at the hotel. The hotel is where your initial sleep trigger is located. Right, so this is where our sleep trigger is initially because we don't own any land. And our pickup truck is right here. I can see the custom license plates. Vehicle shop is right across the street. Look at that. Phone booth. Who has phone booths? So we have our vehicle shop. Our maintenance trigger there. Urban Sheep Clothing. And you're going to see that Urban Sheep Clothing is not only going to make fabric, but Urban Sheep Clothing also makes clothes. 4 wool to make clothes. 2 wool to make fabric. 5 cotton to make fabric. Very interesting. Fabric is its own product. Clothes is its own product. Or welcome. Here's your drop off for your cotton and wool inside the building. And clearly you got your pallet spawn point. Now right down the road here we have our first player farm that we could buy. This is the Malt House Farm. Malt House Farm has a horse area, as well as a pig area, if I'm remembering right. Really awesome textured buildings on here. We have our pig areas. Glory point. Looks pretty standard there. We also have a sheep pen, chickens, cows, sheep, and horses. Fuel storage. All right, so we can buy in fuel. Then we can get fuel out. We do have a silo at this farm. This is the horse area, so we have the food trough for the horses. There's the horse drop off. 14 horses. Stallion is now Joran. There we go. So lots of storage, lots of cool buildings here at Malthouse Farm. And again, we're over here. Big fields up here, Malthouse. Big fields up here, Malthouse. Let's go see what else is in town. Urban sheep, purchase point. Dealer, hotel sell point. All right, that's it. Yeah, we got bigger fields at the top of the map, smaller fields to the south. Now we have a sell point here at Mr. Split's Furniture, I think. This might be a production. Oh, this might be, this is Mr. Split's Furniture. So he makes, furniture. Sweet. So Mr. Split's Furniture is going to take wood or planks and make furniture out of it. Gotta love maps that take the effort to make custom production. There are no collectibles on the map. I'm sure somebody was curious on that. Points, we have a mill, a water mill, and the water mill is custom also. As you can see, the water mill, we can make flour out of wheat, barley, oats, or sorghum, or we can make oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, or olive oil. And then we have sweet potato sell point here. All right, let's get this guy working again. Grainsville, right? What? Great idea. What? I have not gotten any official word with the mod contest. Oh, the watermill. Yeah, I like the watermill idea. Of either flour or oil. I mean, I like the idea of the wool and the clothing also. So no, I mean I kind of think we're going to get, maybe if we are going to have a mod contest, I don't know why we wouldn't have a mod contest. I think if we are going to get a mod contest, that information's got to be coming out PDQ, right? Usually it's over the summer, and usually it aligns with what, FarmCon, when they give out the awards. And FarmCon is in June? No, right? June, July, which is it? I don't remember. Deactivate automatic rate. And I want to change the spray rate. Where is the information on me changing the spray rate? It won't let me. So if it's in July, then we've just got to back it up, right? We just need to back it up until we think there would be a logical announcement date. Typically there's a map involved, at least with the mod contest in 17 and 19. So if there's a map involved, there's got to be enough time for someone to have a reasonable chance at putting it together. Although technically it doesn't have to be done. So if it's in July, then you could probably say that they would definitely need to make the announcement in May. And if they need to make the announcement in early May or mid-May, you know, do they have to have the announcement out by, let's say, May 15th? So I'd say if there's going to be a mod contest, it's probably going to be announced in the next couple weeks. I would hope that there is a mod contest. I think it reinvigorates the player base. There's always going to be a portion of the player base that is extremely dedicated, extremely into it. But there is also another portion of the player base that is very, well, here today, gone tomorrow. And a lot of what have you done for me lately type of a player base. So the mod contest being, you know, about 9 months after the release of the game, I think re-sparks interest. You know, are there Are there modders out there that are holding on to ideas because they don't want to release their mod if there's going to be a mod contest because they figure it's a good winner, right? And we're going to go through a ton of herbicide on this field. You know, there's categories. In the past, there's been a map category. There's also been a category for a realistic map location. Right? We had the Horse Company farm. In 17, we had, I don't know, we had another one of those company type farms in 19, where you were basically given a PDA or an aerial image, and you're basically told what to include, and your goal is to reproduce the area in as exacting detail as possible. Alright, while he's working, go do some more. Yeah, the Swiss Future Farm was the 19 one. Then there's modding categories. 75 sheep for this pin. Go over here. We have a fishing area, right? You own the fishing area, you'll get a little bit of money per day, per month. Y'all want to see the custom soil map too. Let me bring that up. Yeah, fishing club. And if you are a member of the fishing club, then you can get some money for people coming down here and wanting to fish. Oh, the more the prime time of the year. When it's a better time of the year, you get more money. So the fishing club is $36,000. I already did this, but maybe a different save. Alrighty, here is your custom soil map. So this map has got a lot of silty clay right here along the river. There's been flooding over the years, and we've had silty clay or river mud get deposited, and thus this area is silty clay. We've got some loam to the north. And we got some sandy loam to the south. No loamy sand anywhere to be found. And this is based on real life data of the area. Hold on. Gotta go figure out what this guy's doing. What are you doing? Do you need help? Looks like it. Farming Sins, what's up? Oh, speaking of that, this video is brought to you by Scooter's Workbench and Jimmy Romanowski. Thank you for being farm barons. I get so excited, I forget about that. Back to the biz. I don't know, Greenville. I don't know why, other than maybe just people that have done the production haven't had interest in doing any animation. Or we don't know how yet. No one's figured it out. Maybe people are working on it. So we've got, of course, our animated cows down here at the animal dealer. We can sell our manure slurry. Oh, sorry, this is a manure buy point. These are buy points. We have our sell point there. We have our animal dealer. You want to do organic precision farming, there you go. Then there is another little town down here to the south. So country store, we have gas station. They're going to buy some products. I believe that other greenhouse is in here somewhere. Here we have Sunrise Bakery. The bakery that also makes cereal. So we have bread. We have cake at the bakery. And we can make cereal at the bakery. Here is that other greenhouse. Well, to Battlefield 47, we have a greenhouse we can use. A little bit of garden next door. David, what's up? D&G Auto Repairs. The Sugar Shack. Are you kidding me? So, Sugar Shack is pretty straight up, normal sugar. But it is nice to at least see custom buildings for that. No doubt the sawmill. Normal sawmill. processing. So the dairy only does butter and cheese. No UK chocolates here at Addingham Park. That's a little sad. Raisins and grapes. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Where does that come from? GB Modding, did you make this? Look at that. All kinds of fun stuff. You have a sell point? If I remember right, you got to do through this door. Ryan, are you on console or PC? Alright, let's check this out. What do we miss? We got that. Roller Cross Indoor Market, the bakery, greenhouse, dairy, grape processing, Sugar Shack. Alright, that's everything. Alright. Got everything through that down. For PC, if you enable dev console commands, then you can empty the baler with a dev command. Here we have the greenhouse. It's second greenhouse that's on the map. It is associated with this farm here. This farm has cows and sheep, if I remember right. So another fuel station. Workshop trigger. Wardrobe malfunction. Here we are. There's the moo cows. Brompton Farmhouse. $200 cows. We have a sell point over here. This was the, what is this? This is the post office. We got two sell points. Post office, one up front, one around back. Chicken. There's the chickens. 30 chickens. Free range, no doubt. Okay. We've already talked about the biogas plant. And we're coming up to the last farm. So there we are at the last farm. Crossfields Dairy. $300 cows. Milk. We have our food. Oh, this might be a... Oh, that's a silo. This is the... Yeah, this is the cool farm with the drive-through building. You are indeed right, Rabbit Rob. If you remember this farm in 19, you'll be real familiar with it in 22. We have our sheep. $200 sheep. Fly back across the river. Get a contract. Let's find out. Let's fly the whole river, because you know what? The river, it's a nice scenic view. Now you can buy the river. You can always buy the river right here. Boom. So you can buy the river for $0. And in theory, at that point, you could just raise it up. Raise the roof, put in your own land bridge. Right? So in theory, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, like right here. There you go. Now you got your own line bridge. Yeah, this is quite the sight. The fact that you can buy the river means that you can do whatever you want. There's also placeable bridges, but you know, the span may be a little bit too great. I don't think there's a bridge. I know, with the water reflecting the trees. The water moving now. I don't know about the whole swimming thing, but okay. What other questions do you all have? Like I said, the plan, as I understand it, is to send this to Giants in the coming days, and then we'll see if they still have priority on maps. And if they do, it might enter testing much sooner than later. The winning lotto numbers are you ready? They are 16 and 2. I hope you got them all. That bridge. Well, I'm glad I kind of addressed it. But yeah, for sure, having to drive all the way around. Maps that kind of have one way to get around can definitely make the map feel bigger, because there's only one way to get around. Yeah, very scenic. Very scenic map. Can I cut trees? What? What file? Ah, it is an American phone booth, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they're universal. There was a river crossing back there. Or you could raise it up and have it just below the water's surface. Right? Striker clips. You do, Rabbit Rob. You start just like you did in 19 at the biogas plant. The map author is DB Modding. He may still be hanging around. I think it's super early over there. Oh, we got some ducks over here by the fishing club. So you start with the yeah, there's animals at the end of the video. You start at the BGA. You own the one grass field. And the idea is you work your way up from there. Roy, welcome. Yeah, I think it's going to be a map that's going to be much anticipated once it shows up in the testing thread and more people realize what's out there, or what's soon to be out there. I think you're going to be kind of at a point where you really have to decide what maps you're going to play today and what maps you're going to put off for another day. There you go. That was the river. All right, let's get back over here to the sprayer. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. in the UK, like I said. No, it's super early. Do that. The field, yeah. You can probably cut, yeah, you can definitely cut these trees down, probably. Bring the mulcher in and just destroy them. Bring the tree mulcher and just delete them. So your starting farm is the BGA and field 35. That's how you start in new farmer mode. You can buy the river and the roads and some other non-playable areas like the town for $0 if you wish. You can buy the rest of the out of bounds area if you want for $158 million, but we won't talk about that. If we look at our field sizes with the field calculator, you can see we've got fields that range from Little Old Field 47, which is just that little strip, the garden strip. But we've got fields that are under a hectare in size, a hectare, and then they go up to the big field, which is field 16, 25 hectares in size. Buyable farmlands. You know, the farms themselves are like $400,000, $200,000 to buy. There's your prices for your fields. Farmlands are associated with the fields. So overall, once you can start affording to buy fields, they're not super expensive. Here's big field 16, $735,000. So that's the biggest and clearly the most expensive. Got a custom soil map, as we talked about. So the area here around the river is silty clay. We have loam to the north and sandy loam to the south. As far as starting equipment, we start out with a pickup truck, John Deere tractor, a side mower. We have a windrower, JCB telehandler, a bucket for the telehandler, a forage wagon, and that's what we start out with. Because this I bought, that's the sprayer. That's not part of the starting equipment. So we start out with very little starting equipment because we're designed to be working at the BGA, and that's how we're going to get our money. As far as animals, we do have animated animals down at the dealership. They're not buyable, they're not sellable, but they are just going to show up here in your animal area. We have a pig pen down at the Malthouse Farm. That also is sheep pen. And we have Brompton Farmhouse, which has chickens and cows. Crossfields Dairy has cows and sheep. And then Malthouse also has horses. Production. We have custom production on the map. 2 large greenhouses. We have our spinnery that also makes clothing, but it uses wool for the clothing, not fabric. So fabric is a sell product, is an end product. Clothing is an end product. The Old Water Mill makes flour and oil. Sunrise Bakery also makes cereal. We have a sugar shack. The dairy does not make chocolate. Then we have a grape processing unit. Cookie! Addington is definitely coming back. What the heck was that? One of the mods I haven't played with in a month. I get confused. Oh, I think it was fuel warning. Let's go check out this Jan stuff. Jan stuff. Just got released yesterday. Jan. So here we have a... That is that fuel thing. What is this? Lime and fertilizer. Good. So we have Trelleborg. DKT. .36-meter width. We have this one. That's what we're using here. Michelin and Trelleborg tires. Really cool suspension if you see this thing work. Then we have this planter. This corn header. Really interesting corn header. That came out yesterday. And then an auger wagon. Pretty cool. David, it's a collab as I understand it. Between Jam, Farm Sim 22, and Custom Modding. If I am correct. Let me go look. Connect Modding. I had it wrong. Connect Modding. Yeah, you'll see over at the Mod Hub that the auger wagon has Connect Modding and Jan listed as the authors. The others are listed as Jan. I think Connect Modding worked with Jan to bring them into the game, and looks like Jan maybe with Connect Modding's assistance brought some of their product line into the game. I don't know a whole lot about it, but check out the suspension work on this thing. Really cool suspension work. If I can show you the, yeah, you got the CV joints, the knuckles rotating there on the drive shafts. And when it turns, you know, they'll rotate and everything. I think the Starwell, I mean, it's South American, right? So Stara is also a South American brand. That's partially why it came to FS17 with the Platinum expansion. Yeah, let's zoom in. Zoom in while I'm turning. You see the joint in there turning. Yeah, lots of really cool little details. Still don't have these bindings right. Let's see here. Where is it? Have to turn around. All right, Grayville. Thanks for coming by. Dirty Bird Farms. What is up? Oh, you know, that beep may be the, I wonder what that beep is. Gamepad. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We don't have long. Oh. Auto whip. That's what I'm hitting. I want that to be auto whip. There are a little bit of bugs with the sprayer that needs to be worked out. It doesn't like to shift out of first. Sometimes. I thought I'd give it a try. It was a new kind of special collaboration. That's why it was a special drop on Saturday. I don't know why Saturday. I mean, Saturday doesn't seem like it's going to be a good day to drop mods. People aren't expecting mods to drop on a Saturday. I expect lots of people won't even realize that they're there until tomorrow when they go look. They'll be like, oh, what's this? Where did these come from? %. So guys, if you haven't seen, you've been following the console versus PC challenge, that is now officially over. I did post a community post earlier today about the results. Console won definitively. A hands down, no question asked, outperformed as far as points go. There will be at some point this week a kind of synopsis video that I'm going to put out. Might be Tuesday at the earliest. But what I want to do is I'm going to do a video where I fly over the map as we started. So the starting conditions of the map, what fields everybody owned, reminder of what animals we all owned, kind of what did the map look like before we, well, did what we did, right, for a month. And then I want to take and show both sides. So I've got both save games. I'm going to show, you know, the end result of the map after a month of console play, and then an end result of the map after a month of PC play, and then make some surmise where PC went wrong. But, you know, overall, console just outplayed us. Hands down, they had a winning strategy. Jody, thank you very much. Okay, we're done. Left. we gotta put this thing away. See, it doesn't want to shift out of first. I gotta shift it manually. Sometimes it shifts, sometimes it doesn't. I tell you, Mod, I was really hoping it would drop this weekend, or before this weekend, was easy dev controls. Right? We all seen easy dev controls is in testing. It's going to be a thing. That logo, that Jan logo, that's pretty cool. Jan, and then it's like a head of wheat. Tell me I'm about to run out of fuel, aren't you? That is the GTX mod from 19. Simon, lots of maps are coming out now, right? We did, my gosh, I did 5 videos yesterday. I recorded 5 map videos yesterday. Oh, that was exhausting. Well, there's the dealership. Front. Oh, are you kidding me? OMG, it's leased too. I'm remembering now. I remember now, your starting equipment on this map is leased. Oh, GB Modding loves his hard start. Leased. You're gonna be wanting to watch the sales. That's Harvest Field. Sure. Oh my gosh, I've lowered myself. Now you may notice, hey, where's everything at? Some stuff spawns around back. Good. Notifications are good, Jody. Good to hear. Caleb, what is up? I might we might stream too late for him to watch live, right? Oh my gosh, how are we going to navigate this thing? You're confused, Caleb. It's not my farm. We're doing a contract. Where are we going with this? Field 46? Where are you? Oh, cool. Right in here, down by the animal dealer. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're gonna be able to get out of here. Now, what would be awesome? Would it not be awesome if there was a bus that came through here and went through the bus stops? Oh, shoot. Shucks. Shucks, man. Shucks. Caleb, this is not Auction David map. This is a map by GB Modding. Auction David map. Well... Calmston got updated. This is not Calmston. And I don't know the name of any of its other map projects. Oh, you nasty, nasty AI traffic. Go. I know you get nervous by having this big car beside truck or tractor beside you, but I'm gonna need you to move. Okay, I'm gonna need you to move. Thank you. Remember, turn after the bridge. RK, thanks for dropping by. And yes, as always, great advice. Court Florence, okay. Oh, Berg, that's a good one. That's quote worthy right there. Oh, that's quote worthy. Oh. Man, this cap's kind of fancy. What do we think the next DLC might be, everybody? What do you think it might be? I forget what the hint was, even. We had, is it things to get, is it to get stuff done more efficiently? Is that what it, what the hint was? Gosh, I forget. Why are we going so slow? on wheels. Oh my gosh. I've been dragging it this the whole time with the brakes on it. Where is the entry for this field? Oh, this will drive you crazy. Really? So it's going to be, what could it be? More things you have to drive? Drive you crazy? What is that? Oh, the utility. But we're just holding up traffic. Park it over here. Since the hedges don't have collisions. Spring 22. It's springtime. Could be any time now. Any time between now and what, June? Right? Springtime ends in June. For those of us in the northern half of the country, or the planet. So, drive you crazy. What could drive us crazy? Caleb thinks it's going to be more electric equipment. Would that make you crazy? It'd definitely make you sparkle. Aaron, what is up? Case IH stuff would make you crazy. Oh. Oh, Dirty Bird Farms is a point. Disasters would make you crazy. Maybe it's the crazy part, not the drive part. Maybe we shouldn't be putting too much emphasis on driving. Potato harvesting will definitely drive, you know what? Harvesting half a map in beets will drive you crazy. I guess technically the entrance to this field is down that road. They did, didn't they? Oh, Maze Plus would drive me crazy. I'd be like, WTF is this man? I'd be like Bart Simpson. Trying to turn on the harvester, but it's not doing it. is that not working? It will not let me start it. Oh my gosh. That's fine. You're on the side. You are right. We're using manual attach. We don't have anything visual that shows us. There. Ha ha ha! Look, you don't play with certain mods for a month, you get a little rusty. And here I thought it was just John Deere not wanting to work. So yeah, these might be interesting. Or, I mean, man. You think they would really introduce that right after precision farming? Throw yet another kind of wrinkle in the operations? JD does have some issues refusing to work. Well, you gotta go find a repair technician. That would, yeah, that would be an another mechanic is equipment breakdowns. We got dark smoke coming out of the top of the bin. I hope it's not on fire. So yeah, drive you crazy. Was it June 22nd, June 21st, June 20 something? So that is 7 weeks out. Are we 7 weeks away from summertime? Maybe that's what we need to be working backwards on. Is I don't think this one opens, does it? No, this one doesn't open up. Maybe that's what we need to be working backwards on is how many weeks until summer? And then trying to figure out when they might start announcing fact sheets for the next DLC, right? Oh. East Coast tourist season. Well, who wants to tour the East Coast when it's pollinated like this? Pollen around here is awful. I accidentally left my car windows down a little bit overnight earlier in the week, and it's like everything in the car is just covered in dust. But yeah, once it starts warming up, everybody wants to come out and watch the trains go around the mountain, right? There's nothing like a nice train going around a mountain. Well, don't forget, I mean, I don't know if it's yellow or not. I got told the other day at work that apparently some door jams that we've had in a building that got built probably 10 years ago were green. I just thought they were kind of a brownish, a dark brown. Some guy says, yeah, I don't think we're going to put in green paint on the door jams again. I was like, what? They're green? Oh, one lap around this field, 72%. What do y'all think of the starry night sky on Palmston now? That's pretty cool looking. Wonder how I did it. Inquiring minds want to know. I put a mod in, and at 80%, my beacon attached to the computer started strobing. I was like, what the heck's going on? It's supposed to stop the harvester when it gets full. Let's see it work. David, it's a form of red, green, yeah, but it's not. I mean, I can see red. I would say it's more of a insensitivity to certain shades. see it as a stop. Oh, look at that, people. It stopped on its own. Nice. Greedy troll, sorry to hear that. So, like for me, red is not, apparently red is, oh. Apparently red is a vibrant color. That's what people say. Red's kind of dull. Not super vibrant. I can see red, it's not like stand outish, like, wow, that's red. It'd be like, okay, it's red. So like, for example, stoplight. So at a great distance, if the stoplight is not lit, I assume it's red because I'm not seeing green, which is bright. I'm not seeing yellow, which is bright. So it must be red because it's not, I don't see it. Now, as I get closer to the light, eventually I'll see that it's red and go, oh yeah, it was red. Or worst case scenario, the light's not working at all. And at that point, you don't want to be flying through the light anyway. So it's kind of a, you know, good thing. Or if you had red text on a really dark background, that's very bad. It'd be like, is there text there? I don't see it. Uh-oh. Guess what? The fences have collisions. Yeah, I know that's red. But it probably is not as bright to me as it is to you. Or if you had something that, let's say red, and you had a dark colored carpet, I probably wouldn't be able to find it. So if you put something that was red on a piece of dark carpet, I wouldn't see it. A Molocan cockatoo. How old do they typically live, Greedy Troll? 60-year-old bird. Wow. I never thought that. That's an old bird. There, we'll just lock in this path and be done. Because I just thought it would stand out. That's why. I thought it would be a light shade of, kind of like a reddish pink is what I thought it would come out as, and I thought that in general it might be more visible than it is. I need to do the credits again, and I'll be changing them. I didn't get around to doing them earlier today, so I'm going to do them tonight after the stream. So we're going to end the stream in about 10 minutes, and I'm going to update the credits tonight. That way they'll be updated for tomorrow night's Monday night convoy night. It was brighter red. Well, well, you're, yeah. You might not see the comedy in that. And that I don't know what brighter red is. You don't have to have a PC 3D troll, you know that. Not to have fun. I mean, look, Rabbit Rob's got a PC now, but he still plays on console. He's confused. Yeah, tomorrow night, Monday night convoy night. American Truck Simulator made a 1.44. Oh, he's multi-platform. Is that the new PC way of saying it? Still frustrates me. I don't have these key bindings right. All right, so toggle guidance steering. Tool function 1. Let's get rid of tool function 1. But that should turn it on and off. Auto width. Right. Turn it on and off. Let's see. That's what I want. Guidance point, auto width. Yeah. Well, let's see if it works. Ah, shifter and a wheel. Two excellent prerequisites to having a fun time in ATS. GoldenEye. Are we not all ambient extras and things? There we go, everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Yay, that works. So I was at work the other day, and one of the guys that works for me came in and he goes, "Oh, I didn't know you used your left hand on the mouse." I looked at him, then I switched hands and I said, "Or the right. Depends which way I'm sitting." And then I switched back to the left. I had track IR. I still have it. But when I upgraded my monitors... What the heck happened there? When I upgraded my monitors, the IR thing on the monitor is now too high. So for the distance that I sit from the screen, if you just hold your arm out, I sit one arm's length away from my monitor. So that's perfect for a driving sim. And as a result, the track IR now is too high, and therefore it's looking down at too steep of an angle to really keep track of the head. My old monitor was lower, and there it was more in line with my head. And then with streaming, I mean, you'd see me look left to right all the time, right? I spend half the stream looking to my left, watching chat. Then I look to the right and monitor the OBS output. I think there's a button to like tell it to pause or something. Yeah, it was fun for a while when I had it. There we go, look, we're getting no nitrogen. Nitrogen's bad. We have chafe. We have 25. Oh, the mod puts the pipe back automatically too. Awesome. You get that mod over at... Hold on, everybody. Oops. Get that mod over at... Man, there we are. It's like I've never done this before. Jeez. Here we go. Let's try this again. So there's a mod over at lsfarming-mods.com that basically stops the harvester when it's full. And apparently once it's done emptying, it puts the pipe back. Might be something you might want to check out, especially if you're somebody like me that doesn't pay attention, and next thing you know, you're driving through your crop. Yeah, let me look it up. Let me get a link. Let me link it. It's called Automatic Stopping for Full Harvester. Came out right at the end of March. And then, of course, our April challenge kicked in. That's why I haven't been using it. There we go. So that is the automatic stop for harvesters. Came out at the end of March. It's been out for a while. But it came out right before the challenge, and therefore I didn't really pay attention to it because I knew I wasn't going to be using it. Robert, have yourself a good night. We're going to be done here in a little bit. Also, I got to go to work in the morning, just like most of you guys. Carrie, we learned something today. We learned something, that I will drive green if I'm getting paid. So if I'm getting paid for a job, I'll drive green. If I'm doing the job for myself, then no green. But if someone's willing to pay me to do it, then sure. Shane Jones, thanks for the sub. And Mike, thank you for the sub. I'm going to fill this harvester up one more time. And then we are going to punch out for the day. We are once again taking a look at Addingham Park, a map that is going to soon be uploaded to Giants Mod Hub. It was a map that was loved by many, I think, in FS19. Looked it up. I think it came out sometime around September of 21. Came out a little, toward the end of the, maybe that was when it was last updated. I honestly don't remember when it came out. You have to go back and check my map video. That'll tell you when it came out. But, it was out in FS19. The FS22 version is very, very similar to the FS19 version. We do have custom production items on the map. So, for example, the spinnery not only makes fabric, the spinnery makes clothing, but the spinnery makes clothing with wool. It doesn't make clothing with fabric. We have the old mill down by the river. It is no longer a sell point. It is now a production point. And it has the ability to make flour as well as oil. So it is both a flour mill and an oil mill. The dairy will make bread. No, not the dairy, but the bakery will make bread. The bakery will make cakes. And interesting enough, the bakery also makes cereal. So that is an interesting also combination. Let's go take a look at those productions. So we have 2 greenhouses on the map. We have the biogas plant. Here's Urban Sheep Clothing. Makes fabric and clothes, both out of wool. We have the Old Water Mill, flour and oil. Sunrise Bakery with cakes and cereals. We have Sugar Mill. We have a custom sawmill. We also have a custom furniture factory. Great processing unit. Here we are, Mr. Split's Furniture. We have a custom soil map. As you can see here, a lot of silty clay down through the middle. Where the river is, some loam and some sandy loam. Oh, look at that. We triple banned them. Quadruple banned. We're just getting on. Everyone's getting around in. Alright, greedy troll. Try not to let it get you down too much. See a troll with all of the affection that is inherently applied by that statement. Right, Carrie? Now the only thing I can't turn off this beacon. Why can't I not turn off this beacon? Beacon, 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 beacon. Vehicle, beacon. Crane. Camera, beacon. I know the DPO, I can't get it turned off. I need to try to turn it on and off on a tractor. I gotta figure out if is it the mod that's doing it, or is it keybind? Because this tractor doesn't even have a beacon. Oh, there they are flashing. So, I can't turn it off because we're at 80% of it. No, I've been trying to turn this beacon off ever since it started flashing. I had to reset my key bindings because none of the key bindings on any mods were showing up. Here we are. See, that works. On, off, on, off, on, off. But my beacon on the computer is still flashing. Use the fine in-game mulcher and you'll race me with the brakes. I think I have another way of deleting a tree. Can I delete the tree any method I want? Look, the beacon's off now, but it's still flashing on the PC. It's some sort of PC beacon mod interaction. Alright, since the color is so not very bright, we'll put it against the background. Alright guys, so that's going to do us for the night. I want to thank you for coming out and watching. Again, this was Addingham Park. We're doing a first look tonight, a little bit of playthrough on it. It is going to be going up to Giants Mod Hub for submission this week. Hopefully we'll see it in the testing thread soon. No lumberjack. No, I won't use any lumberjack mod. That I guarantee. I don't like lumberjack. I got another trick. I got another trick up my sleeve to delete trees. If I can figure out how it works. Tomorrow we'll be on American Truck Simulator, doing our Monday night convoy night. If you're looking for a pick-me-up, Monday night convoy night is guaranteed to do that exactly for you because all types of mayhem will ensue. That is almost a guarantee. And until next time, happy farming.